Hello friends, it's Grappa. It's been a while, and I'm gonna explain why. Um, but what this video, I'm not quitting Dislyte, okay? Maybe I'm gonna, I've already had plans to make this video, and I've already been thinking, oh, what will I put in the thumbnail? What will I put in the description or in the title? And maybe it'll be clickbait, maybe not, but I'm not quitting Dislyte, don't worry about it. But lately, what has been happening is it's basically burnout, right? But it's not really burnout because it's not it's not that serious. But what I have been finding myself to feel about this light is, and I should turn off my air conditioning. Sorry about that. You might have heard like some. But anyway, what I've been finding myself to feel about this light, basically, is I haven't been enjoying it as much. And, I've been trying to reflect about why that is. Honestly, I could just, continue with how I've been feeling about the game, just feeling mediocre about it or neutral about it, and just move on. But I've kind of wanted to really dig deep and understand why that is, because I didn't want to just, eventually, hate playing the game or hate thinking about making content of the game. That's, one big thing that I've really dreaded, is that lately whenever I've been thinking about making content or about Dislyte content in general, I've been really dreading, I've been really having a very dark feeling or a heavy feeling in myself, and I've been wondering why that is. And so today I'm going to share with you why that is. Maybe it might help you, maybe it might just give you some reflection about the game, or maybe it's just to help you get to know me a bit better. I don't know. So basically, okay, there's gonna be I think 4 points. I think overall, I have some notes here, but I don't think I'm gonna be sticking to this completely. I think I have 4 points. 2 points are gonna be game related, and 2 points are gonna be me related. So if you guys want to just hear about the game, I'm gonna lead with that. And if you guys don't want to hear about me, you can probably move on after those 2 points. So yeah, the first point is that for the most part, I have systematized almost everything. And I'm going to explain what that means. So every day, and systematizing is usually good. Honestly, you should try to systemize your life. If you wake up at the same time every single day, if you eat not the same thing every single day, but if you have an idea of what you're going to eat on a regular basis, if you know, okay, at this time you're going to do this and this time you're going to do that, you could really save yourself a lot of time in terms of your headspace, just so that you won't have to be worrying about blah and blah and blah. So in terms of the game, I kind of like to do that. I like to systematize the game. That way I don't have to spend so much time and effort doing so much things. I can just do this routine every single day, and I can get maximum value. So in terms of bounties, I just refresh for the purple stamina every single day. I do ritual miracles. I farm abit 20 times a day. And then I use the rest of my energy and memo chips until 2,500 into Desolate Lands. And the reason why is because right now I need a lot of ocean waves and, Avatara and fiery sets. Expeditions are usually, if it's not gold, I'll go for this bottom one. Then I'll go for one Desolate Lands, and I'll either go for Fafnir and Apep. And that's pretty much it. Every single day I do my point war. I try to collect my anomalies. And yeah, it's pretty much complete every single day. And just the same thing. Buy whatever's in the shop, refresh if I need to, yada yada yada. Same thing. And I don't have a lot of content I enjoy right now because I'm a big PvE fan, and they haven't really released a lot of PvE content. I mean, they released the Chaos Realm, which is pretty interesting. In terms of the anomaly, Withering Messenger was a bit too easy for me. I basically just snowballed through it. And I didn't even buy, right? So in terms of the advanced strategy, you could just cheese this and just complete all your levels on day one. But I didn't. So if you can see, I have so many pure essences, and I didn't because I wanted it to seem difficult. But it was just too easy, and I just blitzed through it anyway with whatever team comp. Maybe the team comp that I made was good, right? If you guys saw my video, maybe the team comp that I made was just perfect, was just too easy, right? Oh, I don't know. Maybe I'm just too good at the game. I don't think that is, and I think the Void Messenger was just way too easy, in my opinion. So yeah. And yeah, I just haven't been enjoying any of the. I just don't have anything. I've systematized everything. There's nothing new for me to do. And then the second point is that I've been forcing myself to do PvP which I know in myself I don't really like. And the reason why I've been forcing myself to do it, I guess, is because of the Lucky Scratch event, which is no longer here. That, that was a pretty interesting event, but it made you do PvP, and I absolutely hate PvP. I don't like Point War. If you guys have seen before, or how I've explained this, it's like usually a rock, paper, scissors to me. And I try to just find a team comp where I can beat. And I will usually use this team comp or like a speed cleave team comp, the same one. And I'll just try to beat that. And then I'll just climb as hard as I can. And honestly, I tried to help people as well. Just a solo Ginny. Just to help people. But yeah, I just try to use the same team comp over and over again. And just climb that way. Because I don't like to try to keep on swapping in. I don't want to like, manually battle these team comps just because that would take ages, and you'd have to pilot it, and if you made a wrong move you'd lose, and I don't know, I just didn't want that. So I didn't like PvP, and I know I've been forcing myself to do PvP because of like trying to be efficient and stuff, but I absolutely hate PvP. So I realized, oh, I have been trying to do Point War and I don't like Point War, and I've been trying to climb in Point War specifically because of the event and even Knockout recently. And I just realized, oh god, I don't like this. Why am I doing this? So I realized that in terms of the content, PvE, I've solved, and like there's nothing new for me to do. And in terms of PvP, I don't like PvP. Just a personal opinion. I don't like it. I will do my best to get all the rewards, but I will not climb to like Point War 18 for it. I am not a whale, and I do not enjoy that sort of like piloting and min-maxing and everything in terms of PvP, just because, people can have better relics, and it's not like about the strategy sometimes. It's just about having better resonances or better relics. And I mean, better relics you can farm, but sometimes you can't do anything about better resonances. Like, what am I supposed to do against an R6 Tricky or, R6 Fangnusi or whatever? I don't know. That's just my opinion. Like, I just know that I don't like climbing Point War. I will do my best to be good at it, but it's not my jam. And so that's just the Dislyte stuff. I realized, okay, yeah, that's what is in game and what I have been holding me back. Now let's go on to the IRL stuff, which, hi guys, that's me. You could know more about me. So yeah, my second point here, or like my third point my first point for the IRL stuff, which is my third point overall, which is there's like this feeling of being correct. Now, what does that mean? That means, for me, is that I have been trying to be correct in that, oh, I should make videos because that will do this and do that, and that will help me. And, oh, blah, 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 blah. I don't like doing this content, but I have to do this because, oh, yada, yada, yada. That whole segment was really, really bad. Let me explain myself a bit better and try to articulate myself. Basically, the feeling that I have had is that in terms of making content, right? I want to make content because, it helps people. And covering the game brings me joy. But at the same time, it's like, I've been trying to be correct in the sense that, oh, I should do this, or oh, I should do that. I should summon for Javid just to do this. I should summon for Ginny and do that and try to do blah, 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 blah. And I know as a content creator, you're, trying to make content. But I had all these ideas about what type of content I should make or how I should make content and yada, yada, yada. And basically, it just did not give me joy. It did not fuel excitement in me. This patch did not fuel excitement in me just because Ginny was a PvP Esper. Javid was kind of mid. The Void Messenger was way too easy. And aside from that, everything else was just like small events and stuff that I don't particularly care about. And so throughout this time, I was thinking, oh, I should make a video about this. I should make a video about that just because yes. And I was stuck with all these conceptions of being correct or what I have to do, when in reality, I didn't have to do anything. Like, I'm a freaking 23-year-old YouTube creator in university. Like, who cares what I do? Maybe you guys do, but I didn't need to. And honestly, for the longest time, like 2 weeks or 3 weeks in particular, I've been busy with school. I've been, doing some things in real life. I've been getting busy going out, hanging out with friends and stuff like that. And I've just had all these conceptions that, YouTube isn't important, or, school is more important, and blah, 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 blah. And I had all these conceptions, and don't take this as advice, right? But this is just me. I had all these conceptions about like, oh, I should be using my time this way, or I should be doing blah and blah and blah. And I had all these shoulds in my life that I never was actually doing anything. Like I was just like, I always felt guilty about thinking about making videos or about spending time on this and this and this. And I just kept on, I had all these shoulds. I had all these like correct things that I had to do. When in reality, I don't know. I don't think like life is that solvable. Like maybe the game is solvable, but life isn't that solvable. And so the conclusion I came up with was that I think it's perfectly fine to be an idiot and make mistakes. Because when you're as young as me, you can be stupid and do stuff and learn from it. Because that's the best way to learn. And one of the quotes that I have been loving recently is that if it's an answer that you find for yourself, you will never forget it for the rest of your life, or something like that. It's a lesson that you learn for yourself. You will learn it, and it will be internalized in you, and it will be great, and you will have it for the rest of your life because it is a life-changing moment or a lesson that you will keep. And so, with that said, I apply that to my life and realize, why am I thinking so hard about not making videos, about doing this, about doing that, about doing X and doing Y? It was like such heavy mental baggage on myself because I was like thinking, I should do this. When in reality, no, you shouldn't do that. I don't know. Obviously, we have responsibilities, but the younger you are, the more you can get away with because, well, you don't really have any responsibilities. You know, I'm a student, right? But I just have that as a responsibility. I have to pass. I have to get an okay grade. But, you know, I don't have to be, like, the best, like, freaking gamer in the world. I don't have to be the best student in, like, the whole entire country. I can just, like, be myself, be mediocre, and that's, like, more than enough. And I think that feeling of just being able to realize that, oh, you don't have to be anything allows you to be more than you are because it's, like, it's just okay to be that. Like, just be that. So, I don't know. In terms of Dislyte, I've been realizing, oh, I have to make all these different contents. I have to, like, you know, teach people. I have to do this thing. And at the end of the day, I don't have to. I can just be an idiot and, like, just play the game and just tell you guys how I play the game. And that's perfectly fine. And that's it. That was, like, all of that just to say that it's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to not be perfect. It's okay to just not be special and just do stuff weirdly, normally. It doesn't really matter. This so much, okay? And yeah, so that was like very uplifting for me because holy cow, I did not need to, like, you know, I didn't need to be like this straight A student. I didn't need to be like this horribly influential Dislyte content creator. I didn't need to be anything. I could just be an idiot, play the game, be a good student, and try my best. And if I fail, then okay, that's cool. And realizing that over and over again helps me to just feel like, oh yeah, I can just do this. So that has been something that helps me play Dislyte because, like, I've been trying to be correct about how I play the game. When in reality, screw it. If I want to avoid point war and let these 20 tickets stack, I'll freaking do it. You guys will see these 20 stacks and you guys will, like, freaking hate me for it, but I'll freaking do it. Anyway, so yeah. And that's point number 1 for my IRL stuff. And point number 2 is time. So a lot of what I've been reading and learning lately is that, oh yeah, you can't make any time because time is the most valuable resource that you have. Because there's no amount of money that you can spend. There's no amount of resources or anything that you can chuck at yourself in order to make more time. You have 24 hours in a day. And time, you can't earn time back. You can't make more time. Time is just there. And so ultimately, you will make time for what's important. Because time, you can't... I'm trying to English this. I'm trying to word this very, very poignantly. What is a priority to you is what you will use your time for. And so, for me, I have been thinking that, oh, school's a priority, friends are a priority, all these things are a priority, and YouTube isn't a priority, right? And I mean, that's like a fair thing to say, right? Like, if you had to choose between studying to like pass a test versus making a YouTube video, you should probably study to make a YouTube video, right? But at some point, you have to tell yourself, I'm going to do what matters to what's important to me. I'm going to make time for what's important to me. And you can always say, "Oh, I will, I'll spend time with my family, or I'll spend time with my kids, or I'll spend time for myself. I'll spend time to do all these things later on, but right now I have to do this, I have to do that, I have to do that." But honestly, you won't get that time back. Like I'm trying to sound so deep when in reality it's just you make time. Please make time for the things that are important to you. And spending time to make yourself to enjoy life, to enjoy the games, to enjoy whatever it is that you have to do. Spending time to rest basically is not important. It is really important that you spend time for yourself. That you spend time for yourself to enjoy life, to rest, to just be okay and to not burn out. That is so important. And so basically, I have been thinking, oh, I should study. I shouldn't make time to make videos because I have to use that time to study. But in reality, what happened is I was so guilty all the time. I felt like, oh, I couldn't make any videos. I hated not making videos because I wanted to enjoy, but then I at the same time I was thinking, oh, I have to make this type of video and have to make that type of video. So I was getting mad at myself because I wanted to make this type of video, but like I knew that correctly I had to make like a guide or blah 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 blah. So I was beating myself up over that. But then the next thing was that I know I wanted to make a video because I enjoy making videos, but then I was like, oh, school's more important, or this is more important, or that's more important. And maybe they are, right? But the fact of the matter is that because I wanted to make videos and enjoy making those videos, I had all this emotional brain stuff, and I was like, I couldn't fully enjoy anytime I played, but I also couldn't fully focus on studying either. So it's like all this stuff. And then when I realized it and unraveled all of that, I just felt so much better about it. And so all of this is just to say, oh my god, this is like a 20-minute video. All of this just to say, please guys, Dislyte is just a game. Enjoy it and play it however you want to play it, right? And also, you can drop Dislyte at any single time because there might be things that are more important. Or you can make some time for the things that truly matter in life, like your relationships with people, your family and friends, maybe yourself. Please spend time for yourself and enjoy life. You don't have to keep on working. You don't have to keep on studying. These are all things in excess to make life better. And if you are destroying your life because maybe you're studying too much or maybe you're working too much, then take a step back and think about it, please. And that is all I wanted to say. Yeah, the reason why, sorry, I've been thinking about like making this video for a while, and I couldn't let myself make a video about life or about myself because honestly, who the hell would care, right? That's not a YouTube video about Dislyte. That's not a guide about the Withering Omen or about the Celestial Anomaly. That's not a guide. That's not reviewing the new patch notes. That's not reviewing Ginny or Javid. I have all these ideas of videos I want to make, but the video that I needed to make, or that I really really needed or wanted to make, like deep down, was this video, a talking video, to tell you guys and to tell myself, hey, all this stuff in real life. So, yeah, that is a video. I'm not going to become a motivational speaker. I'm still going to be a Dislyte. You know what? Maybe I will be. Who knows? Maybe I'll make motivational life content. Who cares, right? But yeah, that's all I wanted to say. Please, don't stay stuck on being correct. Enjoy life. Enjoy the game. Please make time for what truly matters for yourself or for whatever. Don't be stuck just doing school or doing work or whatever. I know it's important, and this is not a saying that, like, be anti-life or anti-work or whatever. But yeah, I just wanted to share this, and I just wanted to make this for myself. And probably after this, I will go continue studying with a lot lighter heart because I've been wanting to do this for a while. Anyway, that's pretty much it from me. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Get out of here.